Uh,
All right, yeah. So I missed the day. I thought it was supposed to be the day that I got my other payment, but no, it's gonna be Wednesday or Thursday because Sunday was the pay period, payday period, payday, or Sunday was the disbursement date, and then at 2 days after that, if it's on a weekend, gotta wait 2 days. So that would mean tomorrow, then possibly. If that makes sense. But I was gonna go down there, put money on my PayPal card, have everything all set and ready to go. But no, can't do that today. Now I gotta go back down there again tomorrow anyway, whether I want to or not, or the next day I get the money in. It's frustrating when I should get paid on the date that I'm supposed to get paid on, not have to wait 2 days. Period. But I don't have any control on that. That's an account and a way that they do things by law, so I don't have any choice in that matter. Sadly. Watch out for that big truck.
oh yeah, I see it. Sunday
Thing
was
will
state conference, whatever it was going on that time, and I was on my way home.
Oh, okay. You were where now?
I was away in Baton Rouge.
Well, I know that. Oh, you're at church or what?
Yeah, it's like a conference
Okay.
we had yesterday.
Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah, no, I didn't expect you to be there 'cause I didn't think it was.
Yeah, and I didn't know Star wanted to contact you, so I was able to get you
Okay.
and Star.
Yeah. Well, that's good. At least we got to do that. Yeah, she's let me know some of what she's dealing with in California. Man, what a mess that is. What a stupid ass mess. California is dumb. Gavin Newsom is dumb. Mayor Bass is retarded. Actually, Gavin Newsom might be retarded too.
I mean, he forced a shortwave station to shut its doors, but
Yep.
they still have a connection with Africa and Israel, so they're still around. It's just like the main. It's just the main shortwave is shutter at the present moment.
See, Bobby, I don't know if you have anything in your state happening. I know Minnesota. We have protests at the Capitol currently, and
I probably,
not the
I
same
think we're
thing. Not,
okay here. We're okay here.
now we have the problem that I have with this is the people claiming to have rights. They're illegal citizens. They do not have any rights to the plain and simple.
Okay.
If you understand the law, they are not a U.S. citizen. They do not have the right to my Constitution.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Well,
See,
I heard there
I
was
was
a okay.
well,
I heard there's been the same thing happened in Dallas today, last night. So it's happening both
say you
in
had what?
San Francisco, Los Angeles, and now Dallas is having some problems.
Yeah, yeah, and these governors and these leaders that are stepping in the middle and in the way of the deportation, they need to be removed and arrested. We need to see arrests. Period.
Hmm.
We start when we start seeing arrests, and then this shit will stop. Okay, plain and simple.
Okay.
we start seeing actual arrests of leaders that are causing this bullshit, then we'll see this stuff stop right now. And don't
I'm
say arrested.
okay. I'm going to have to say that all arrests are going to have to be stopped because this is the arrests that Trump has made is completely unconstitutional because there's no
How do you
process.
figure? How do you figure? He's
Um,
cleaning out the illegal aliens that do not belong here. How do you figure he's illegal?
um, well,
Explain it. Explain yourself.
okay,
I
so there are claims that he's also arresting actual citizens of America, regardless if it's legal or not.
I don't believe that. That's we don't have any proof of that, Bobby. Have you been arrested? No. Have I been arrested? No.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's all kind of crap that people are talking about.
I mean,
Claim is what's happening, and there's no founding proof on that. So don't go
well,
into that and try to say that.
I'm gonna have to say, like, regardless of their status, they are getting arrested for no apparent reason. Which I don't think that is
For no
correct.
apparent reason, they overstayed their welcome. They overstayed their visa. They overstayed their time that they were going to be gone. They should have been gone years ago. Some of them 30 years ago.
How can
That's
you
been
prove
proven.
that? How can you prove that?
They said so. The people said so. Oh, my dad's been here for 30 years and now they're deporting him because he's not legal. Yeah, because you didn't go through it the right way. And Bobby, here's what I always say. Here's what I say. If you would have done it right the first time, you wouldn't have this problem right now. I can guarantee it. If you would have gotten your citizenship the way that you were supposed to, then you wouldn't be getting deported right now. I can guarantee that. Okay, 100%.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, if you overstay your welcome, if you ignore the order to, get your citizenship and or get deported, all right. See that, Bobby, in Minnesota, they have classes at least once a year. In Minnesota, we have classes for citizenship each year. Okay. Now, that's every single year you can go to the class and get your citizenship if you want it. Meaning you only have to do it one time, but you got these opportunities to do it. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, if you ignore that opportunity, then you don't belong here in this country and you need to go. Period.
I mean, I mean, like, it's good. Like, Trump is developed this app that says, "Okay, I'll reset. I'll go back to my country, do it the right way, and that's it." I think that's like one of the good things that Trump's did. But staying there for quite some time, regardless if you did the right thing, they should be left alone. I'm sorry, but yeah, it's sad to see that. Yeah, I can see like they can stay as long as they want, but yeah, but overstay could be a big issue. But but um but let's just say if they did follow the proper channels, that they should not be having this problem. The problem is
And they
where's the
wouldn't.
process? Where's the process? You're not giving them the process if you where I mean like what
Okay,
happened?
I told you, and
I mean
I know in Minnesota,
okay, let me finish.
I can't remember.
Okay,
Bobby.
okay, let me finish. Okay, so if they did go through the proper process, they had they shouldn't have to be like arrested that way. What Trump is doing is that regardless if you're legal or not, you are going to get arrested. And we've seen people getting into America. They were at the TSA or something like that for quite some time. They don't know if they're going to have a vacation or not. Now you got all nations like Europe and stuff. They're going to say, "Well, you're going to have to stay away from America because what Trump is doing." And I think that's wrong. These people, they just wanna sit back and relax and then come back soon. So it's becoming an ongoing issue. So yeah, it's a big issue that we've been having, and I don't think that's not right. Simple as that.
Hey, Mr. Rock.
Oh, hey, Mr. Rock.
Almost missing. No, I understand what you're saying, but like you said, okay, I don't think that he's arresting people that went through the process. He's arresting people that are flat out ignoring the call to get their citizenship. Okay,
Right.
he's arresting people that are ignoring completely the rules of the game, which is to get your citizenship. Then you can stay here without any issues. Then you can be a productive citizen, and you can start giving back to the country that you love, which is the United States. There should not
Yeah.
be any Mexican flags flying in the United States. We're not Mexico, okay?
Right.
There should not be anyone flying any other kind of flag except for the United States flag. Period. That's it. We are the United States of America. We're not anything else, and we should be only flying America flag or U.S. flag. Period. Okay. Now you'd have the MIA POWs. You know, you'd have the state flag as well. So, and maybe some of your first responder flags and things like that. Yes, you'd have that. But mainly, you'd have just the United States flag that you'd fly in honor of our country. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Now, I'm a United States veteran. I'm a U.S. Navy veteran. And I took an oath when I signed up to serve, Bobby.
Mm-hmm.
My oath was to protect this country. Okay?
Yeah.
That was my oath when I took my oath. And anyone who served in the military or had any kind of government position, you know what I'm talking about.
Right.
And you need to look up Grok, look up on Grok what that oath is about. And that oath clearly states that we don't need to have these people in my country. In my country, because I served in the military and I was born, raised, and I fought for this country.
Yeah.
Alright? And that makes it more my country than your country, makes it more my country than anyone else who doesn't have any kind of military experience. So now it doesn't make it more than anyone else who has served like I have. We're equal. Okay?
All right.
But as far as anyone who has never served, this is more my country than your country. Yeah, yes, it's your country too, but at the same time, because I put my life on the line,
Yeah.
okay, that
Yeah.
makes it more my country. That makes sense. I hope. I don't mean to be rude.
Listen.
Don't be mad.
Listen. It's granted that you served your country. Okay.
Yep.
But it's. I mean, you pretty much did the right thing.
I did it out of my own free will. Nobody made. I wasn't a draft. I said, hey, I want
Yeah.
to follow the steps of my dad and my brother, and I want to join the service, and I want to do something that I can be proud of, which I am.
Yeah.
And you know, some people can't do it. I understand that. Some people have medical issues. They're not allowed to do it. I can understand that.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm not holding anything against them now. In some of those cases, um, people with medical issues and things like that, well, then this country is theirs too. I agree with that. And
Yeah.
like in your case, Bobby, I don't know that you could serve, but I would say this country is yours too. I'm not saying it's not. Okay.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
in my opinion, because I served and I put my life on the line, I feel it's more of my country because I put my life on the line. That make any sense?
Yeah.
You know. So I'm not saying necessarily we're at any different level. I'm just saying that I believe I have a little more connection to the country than the average person.
Okay.
So
I want. Can we? I think it'd be time if we could change the subject because we're almost there. Have you
all
ever
right, yeah.
felt like? Have you ever felt like that you're on a rental contract with God to be on this earth with with the God saying, "I do have the right,
Oh
do have the right for you to
yeah,
do it,"
yeah.
and then you're going back home with God.
Good point. Yeah, we have no control over what God is planning. We have no control on that one. Yeah, I see what you're saying there. Um, we are on a what you'd say borrowed time, so to speak,
Yeah.
and you're right. We're given this land and this planet to do what we can, and we're making a mess of it. To be honest with you, we aren't doing very well at all. I mean, in
Yeah.
general. I mean, yeah, some of us, we do the best we can to try to keep it clean and take care of it and respect it, respect Mother Nature and all that fun stuff. I always say respect planet Earth, personally. I don't like the term Mother Nature. So, but in any case, I think, I think that um, I think, like you said, we're on borrowed time, and I don't know. It's just a matter of time when it's just all God's gonna be tired of it because we're not doing the right thing. I'm not saying Trump isn't doing so. I'm saying the people are not doing the right thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Again, if they were to get their citizenship, if they were to do their proper
Yeah.
process and get their citizenship, we wouldn't have this problem.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
also a good thing my uncle's not here. He's witnessing like his son or my cousin.
Yeah.
This is his trial day today.
Oh, okay. So he might be coming back home again.
We don't know yet. He's
Oh
he's
boy.
he's going. He's at the courthouse right now in Franklin to find out.
Oh boy. I know that's got to be a pain in the mind for you. You're worried about him.
Yeah.
Man, he's been in
Because
jail all this time.
yeah, because it's not only that he aggravatedly assaulted someone, but he
Oh
was
no.
disturbing the peace while intoxicated. I think I failed to tell you that. I didn't know about that until
Oh boy. Well,
yeah.
that's not good.
Yeah, so aggravated assault and drunkenness DTP, disturbing the peace.
Oh boy, that's not good at all. And he's probably not old enough to drink, is he?
He's about my age.
Oh, okay, he is old enough to drink then. But he's not supposed to be drinking, probably.
Probably not.
Well, if he gets in trouble when he drinks, then he probably shouldn't drink. That has to be his choice, though. He has to make that decision and stop.
Yeah. And he also smokes pot as well, but I don't think he ever got him on that.
Well, Well, we can pray for him anyway. See, all this stuff we talked about, Bobby, we can pray for this. We can pray for these things. Okay,
Yeah.
pray for peace. Pray for the leadership of President Trump, whether you like him or not. Still pray for him.
Yeah.
And then pray for the leadership of the, state and the city, and that's what we can do. We don't have to agree with them, but we can pray for their safety, pray for their leadership, pray that they do the right thing, whatever that might be.
Yeah.
And then it'll make us one feel better, and it'll give us a more clear mind as what we.
Yeah.
Well, now I thought you turn left there. You're turning left at the driveway or the next corner. You don't know where you're turning left.
Well, you can't turn left here?
I turned left here, but that one car was gonna turn left. He had his left turn signal on, and he didn't turn left. He was changing lanes, and he forgot to turn off his light.
Probably so. They should make a better blinker system. If you're going to be turning lanes, it automatically turns off after you do the lane change, which
Yeah.
is impossible with the current technology that you can have in your current car in your cars today. Why do you have to implement that?
Yeah. Mine will come on with the alarm that tells me it's on.
Yeah.
All right, now I'm going to try to see if I can get 2 different blood test things done.
Yeah.
All right, we're out of here. We're going to see you on the way home then, all right? Thank you for your conversation. I didn't mean to upset you at all, Bobby. So
Oh no. Well,
okay. Be peaceful. Don't worry about it. Just relax, and we'll figure it out, all right? So we'll try to figure it out. If not, we got to keep our own peace anyway.
Yeah.
Okay?
And once you get to that lady room, deep breaths.
Yeah. All right. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.
All right. Thank you for watching.